Hello, this is AD Ramsey of Davita Handcraft Soap. Today's video, this is a huge challenge. I don't know why I decided to make this so difficult because, I don't know, just being extra, of course. Well, today's video is, as you can tell by the title, I'm doing a collaboration with Miss Renee, and the name of her company is Soaps for Love. She doesn't actually sell the soap, she makes them for charity, which is pretty cool. So we decided to do a collaboration based on an author, as you can see by the title, and the fairy tale that we went with was The Princess and the Pea. Now, as most fairy tales, there's an original and there's the Disney version. Well, his version wasn't quite Disney, but it was an adaptation of another fairy tale that was pretty much the same, about the princess arriving at the palace. She was wet, from the rain. The prince there had been searching for a wife and he couldn't find one, and his mother had doubts that this princess was actually a princess. So they stacked up a bunch of mattresses and put a little pea, and if she could feel that, then she must be royalty, because she was just so sensitive, and that would make her royal. Well, the original story was that the princess found out about the scheme, so she knew about it. So the next day she was like, oh, I had such a horrible sleep, and it was just like I was sleeping on rocks. So she was able to con her way in, but the Disney version, of course, left that part out to make it more child friendly, of course, just like the Big Bad Wolf and Hansel and Gretel, which is a travesty because Hansel and Gretel was all about don't talk to strangers or you might get thrown in the oven and eaten. I digress. So I made this concoction of oils and kaolin clay. I have my sodium hydroxide and milk mixture here. That's the only simple part. Oh, my fragrance oil is already combined. In fact, I'm going to add it right into my oils. I'm going to add it into the oils right now because each layer will be broken down, divided, and added layer by layer, because it's going to be several layers representing the mattresses in the story. So I chose to do a lot of different combinations. This combination has the Firefly mica and these little embeds that I cut out. The next layer, or maybe it won't go in this order, but these are the layers. Then another layer will have some blue vibrance and some little shavings here. This is from when I used to bevel my soaps. I decided not to, so I won't have so many shavings and trying to figure out what to do with them. So that's this combination. Another combination will be atomic orange mica and cherry apple mica. Those two will be combined together into a drop swirl. The next layer, or the next combination, will be these shavings here and the neutral gray. Another layer will be some more soap shavings and Queen's Purple Mica, and this one's by Brambleberry. So that's going to be a layer. We also have some soap shavings from a cupcake that failed miserably. So I just grated that up, and I'm going to mix it with this, I think this is a mica, a shimmer, white shimmer mica, but the label fell off, so I'm not exactly sure what color this mica is. So to give it a little shimmer, another layer will be the jade and emerald green. I'm going to mix these two together to make one color, I think. And last, and certainly not least, is the King's Gold Mica. That too is by Brambleberry. It's fragrance with brambleberries, fruit, exotic fruit smoothie, which they no longer make. So I went by to make sure I didn't put too much fragrance in. I did it by pounds of my oil. So all of that is going to go into my bee scented low 5-pound mold. Hopefully it'll work, and I'll insert a picture of what I'm trying to go for. And no, I have not replaced my stick blender, so it's still busted. And if you watched the fall collaboration, you saw when my good stick blender fell apart. But as the song went, another one bites the dust. I'll get a new one eventually. So we're going to get started. Fingers crossed. Let's go. Okay, and 30 years later, it's finished. And I also just realized that by the time you guys see this, half the country will be putting on their parkers. And here I am making a very springy, summery looking soap in my 108-degree weather. But even in October, it'll still be toasty here. So here's a close-up, and we'll be back tomorrow to see what it looks like. It is definitely heating up. Ooh. Okay, we're going to cut the Princess and the Pea collab soap. I'm going to cut it towards me so the salt does not drag. We'll turn it this way. I don't cut my end pieces off. And I stopped beveling my soaps as well, trying to see if I like it or not, but those scraps are just getting out of control. All right. Let's see. It smells wonderful. Ooh. Okay. So this is what it looks like. this represents the mattresses. Oh my gosh. Oh well, somebody's gonna get a nice hanky piece right there. Okay. I'm here for it. I will also link Miss Renee's channel at the bottom in the description. I like it. I really like how these two went together. Well, probably because green is my favorite color. Man, these are some big chunk of, wait a minute, I gotta get this under control. Those are some huge slices. I think because the top is so high, that little extra piece on the top, we're gonna wrangle these slices in. And that's not even in the middle portion yet. How about if I take a small piece? Would this be too small? I think this is gonna be too small. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little weenie. Now this is a proper slice. Let's see how much this weighs. Yep. That's a good slice right there. That's 6 ounces. Oh, look, you can see the little circles. Nice. One more slice. That's pretty cool. If I do say so myself. Yeah, there you go. Those are good. Those are better. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe. And once I get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to have a giveaway. And hopefully it will all come together. It's not a lot of salt falling off of here either. Oh, look, you can see a bunch of these on this side, but none on this side. No one. You all have a great day. Bye.